All right, guys, it looks live. Just waiting for everything to come up on the phone. So it looks like we're good. Just give me a second as usual. Yep, I see it on the phone. Awesome stuff right there. All right, so give me a minute here just to get the link shared out, get this rocking and rolling here. Okay, so hang tight. Then we'll get everyone tag done. We'll get the push notification sent out, get all that good stuff happening. So we could get you guys in the know, let you guys know what's going on today. What is the haps? What is the haps? Okay, so first off, push notification heading out here in a second. Okay, good morning, Beth. What's going on? Beth making sales this week. Awesome stuff. Good to see. All right, here we go. Let's see. Push notification. There we go. Coming out from the app, one of our many awesome tools that we have. Speaking of tools, we're going to be talking about that today. I'm going to be talking about something that we really don't talk about that much, and we really need to talk about a lot more. So I'm going to be getting into that. You guys should have the push notification right about now. You guys should have that. So there you go. There it is right there, rocking and rolling. Happy Friday, TGIF. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. TGIF. You know what that stands for? Everybody know what TGIF actually stands for? I know what it stands for. The question is, do you know what it stands for? Drop that in the comments below if you guys know what TGIF actually stands for, okay? I'm willing to bet that most of you guys will get it wrong. Well, wrong in my opinion as of today. That's all I'm saying. Thank God I'm fabulous. Well, you know what, Misty, I like that one. That's a really good one right there. It really is. Let's see. Hey, everyone, join us live now. All right, everyone tag going out, letting everybody know that we're officially live right there. Thank God it's Friday. Yeah, that's what most people would say. That's what most people would say. However, I'm phrasing it a little differently today because this is something that we just kind of need to know and understand, especially for those of you guys that have a job, for those of you guys that are working for the man, besides working for yourself, right? For those of you guys that have a job, that's gonna have to do with you guys today. What do we got? Another one there. Thank God I'm financially free. I like that one too. I like that one as well. Misty dropping some bombs, man. I like those. I like those comments. Here's what, when I say TGIF, this is what I'm thinking right here today. And you guys could, use this if you want. But this is what I'm talking about, okay? The grind includes Friday, guys. The grind includes Friday. TGIF. The grind includes Friday. I know a lot of people, when they're working on Friday, it's like Friday afternoon comes and it's like, the weekend. Let's go home and relax and chill, or go out for drinks, or maybe there's a get together after work. I know, man, back when I was in my 20s, Friday afternoon would come and so many people wanted to go to the bar, happy hour, right? Doing all those things. But my friends, the grind includes Friday. The grind includes Friday until you get to a point where you're just maxing and chilling in your business and you got, sales and results on autopilot. But let's just be honest with each other. We're not quite there yet. We're working on it, and we are on our way, my friends. We've got so much massive momentum going on right now. And I'm going to be sharing some sales with you guys, some numbers, some digits, which are just freaking awesome. Man, we're having such a fun week, man. Really, really having such a fun week. And I'm going to explain that a little bit more, because just seeing people get results that there's so many first-time sales this week. It's just so freaking awesome to see. Love it. Love it. So I'm going to take a sip of my coffee here. See that? Rise and shine, mother cluckers. Rise and shine. The grind includes Friday. You get up, you grind, you hustle, all that stuff. For me, I already started my day. I was right here at about 7:15. And this is a little behind the scenes for all of y'all. I don't know where this just came from, but it just happened. A little behind the scenes. A lot of things that you guys don't know is every morning I'm right here at my desk, and I'm at my desk for you. Meaning that for about an hour to an hour and a half every single morning, I'm in our team email autoresponder account, cleaning out dead emails, focusing on the people that are opening emails, which is a good segment. And I've talked to some of you guys about list segmenting, those of you guys that don't do your own email marketing, because we always want to be emailing to the people that are opening our emails. And our emails are growing very, very fast, meaning our list is growing very, very fast, hundreds per day, which is a really awesome problem to have. So, good problems. By the way, little segment here. On Monday, I shared with you guys this book right here. And that's exactly what I'm talking about right now, because you read the title of this book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. And I think it was Shannon, correct me if I'm wrong. I think Shannon said that she read this book. This book is freaking awesome. Hits my top 3 books of all time as far as personal development, motivation, all those things. But the whole the premise behind the book, it's not what you think it is. It's not about not giving a crap. It's about giving a crap about specific things, being very specific, very precise with who and what you give your time to. So think about that for a second. Now, what's really cool is I give my time to our team email list every single morning. And we give time and attention to those leads that are actually opening up the emails. That's who we focus on giving our time and attention to, because those people, that time, that activity every single morning is worth it. Because I know some of you guys have received sales from our team email list. I know, as a matter of fact, I don't know how many times over the years, and I'll use Catherine as an example. So super shout out to Catherine, because Catherine is one of the most consistent people I know. And she also has, and this is just data, she also has probably the most amount of leads in our team system. I think last I looked, I don't know if it was 4,000 or 5,000 leads. I mean, I want you to chew on that. I want you to think about that one for a second. So literally thousands and thousands of leads. Why? How? She's more consistent than most people. I'm not going to say than everybody, because I don't know everybody, but I know most. She's more consistent than most, and she's been consistent for a long time. Just like we talked about earlier this week, we talked about YouTube. Why do I rank higher than most? I'm more consistent than most. And you see, guys, consistency is literally everything. Okay, consistency is legit everything. So, plain and simple, guys, consistency will always win. So for folks like Catherine, when we send out team emails, she gets sales because she has the most amount of leads, and her leads are clicking on the links in her emails, and then that turns into sales. So for you, as you stay consistent over 30 days, 60 days, 6 months, a year, 2 years, whatever it is, staying consistent, you build up your lead list. We email those leads every single day. In time, you start getting consistent sales. It's a pretty cool thing, right? It's a pretty cool thing. So cheers, guys. All right, so now let's get into some shout outs. Now let's get into some things. And I'm just going to take a quick video here, guys, for something I'm doing here. In case you're wondering what the hell that was, I'm actually making a lot of content for, I mentioned to you guys a couple of weeks ago that I'm working with a VA, a virtual assistant, and she gave me this content calendar. And I've never really worked with a content calendar, and I've seen a lot of digital marketers talking about content calendars, and I've never really put a lot of effort into it, but everything that this virtual assistant tells me and shows me so far has been very spot on. And the way that I was doing things, and the way that, she explained, hey, you may want to, not do this, and you may want to focus more on this. And so far I've been kind of applying that, and she's been right. So here's what's really cool, guys, is you always want to take advice from people that know more about things than you do. I want you to think about that for a second. So this virtual assistant here, number one, she specializes in content creation. Here's someone who specializes in content creation. And this is where you need to swallow your pride a little bit. This is where you might need to like kind of like just suck it up a little bit. And I know we're kind of going off on things, but I'm just finding good things to talk about. And I want to let you guys know so you guys can maybe apply some of this stuff into your own day-to-day life or your own day-to-day business. So, you know, I looked at hiring this specific virtual assistant because she was literally like right out of college. Or right out of high school, sorry. Right out of high school. I think she's like 19 or 20 years old. And she literally is immersed into social media. I mean, think about the day and age of where we're at. Like, you know, people that are her age are just on social media. I mean, way more than me. And she makes a living. Like, this is what she does for a profession. She makes a living creating, editing, posting content, you know? So someone that is plugged into what's going on today, someone that's plugged into trends that are happening right now and how to take advantage of those trends, someone that's that plugged in and does it for a living, why wouldn't I take advice from that person? Even though, yeah, they're literally like, you know, more than like less than half, well, more than half my age, whatever it is, you know, basically like half my age. Why would I listen to someone like that? Because they know more about the social trends than I do. She's more in the pocket than I am. So of course I would listen to her when it comes to that sort of thing. So, and I know it's hard these days when you have people that are out there trying to give you advice, like friends, family members, other people on social media that are like, those things are scams. Making money online's a scam. You know, MLM's a scam. All of those things. Are they getting better results than you? The people that are trying to give you that advice and tell you things that are a scam or they don't work or MLMs suck or blah, blah, blah. Are they getting better advice? Are they getting better results than you? Are they making 2x, 3x, 5x, 10x the amount of money that you are? Are they part of things and have experienced the things that we have? So are you going to take advice from that person? I mean, again, just make the smart decision here. So anyway, let's talk about what's going on, guys. Let's talk about what's going on. Talking about really two things today. And I know I've already been talking for 15 freaking minutes, and now we're getting to the good stuff. All right, so let's turn around right now and let's go look at sales, okay? Check this out, man. So it's a Friday. Oops, where'd I go? And we have, I know it's tough for you guys to see. We have 169 team sales so far for the week. 169. By the time today is done, that's going to be up over 200 team sales for the week. Freaking awesome. Okay. Now, one of the things that I want to shout out, one of the things that I want to highlight is, why am I so excited about this week? Why is this such a cool week right now? Because we have people on our team that are getting sales that have never made sales before, okay, that have never made sales. So I'm going to go up the list, and I want to shout out certain people, and I know I did this yesterday, but I want to do it again because it's just awesome. I love shouting you guys out, and we have a lot of ones, like a lot of ones. What does that mean? We have a lot of people that have just made one sale this week. But I want to tell you why that's so special. And so, I mean, I know it's tough to see, but you can kind of see here, like there's just so many ones. There's some twos in there. And then obviously we have people that have made multiple sales, okay? But why are the ones important? The ones are important because so many of those ones have made their very first sale this week. And it's just awesome. It's such an amazing, awesome thing to see. You know, is it great when people like, you know, we have Felicia has 59 sales this week. Is 59 sales awesome? Yeah, it's freaking incredible. It's incredible. But as awesome as that is, I love probably even more shouting out the people that got their very first sale versus someone that has 59 sales, you know? Because Felicia does that every single week, like legit every week. She's smashing it, and it's awesome, and we love it. But I also love to see when people like folks like, I think it was Audrey earlier this week, started on Saturday, first sale on the Monday. Freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. All right, Celeste has a sale this week. Jacinta, I shouted her out earlier this week. Jacinta, very first sale this week. Mary got her very first sale this week. Mary's in the comments right now. What is up, Mary? Good to see you on here. Elizabeth, good to see you on here. I believe Elizabeth is new to the team, plugging in. Love seeing that. And Mary also shared with me, Mary, correct me if I'm wrong here, but Mary shared the credit repair page and got a sale, which was just awesome, utilizing the tools that are in our tool belt. And it's important that you guys watch this whole live today, because as we get going into the real meat and potatoes, which is after I do the shout outs here, we're going to talk about those tools. We're going to talk about how you guys can utilize those tools, and a tool that a lot of you guys are not utilizing right now, but you should be utilizing. So we're going to talk about that in a minute. So Mary got her very first sale. Misty got a sale this week. I don't believe this is your first sale. I think this might be your like second or third. Drop that in there and let me know. Okay. Let me know. Okay. Beth got a sale this week. I believe this is maybe Beth's first or second sale. Correct me if I'm wrong. Richard, first sale this week. Jason Gilbert got a sale this week. Audrey, first sale this week. Sierra Bauer, I believe, and someone correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it, but that's Sierra's first sale this week, which is just super cool. So many first sales. Don McLaughlin, I believe, got 2 sales this week. Don, is that your first 2 sales, both in 1 week? That would be super cool. I'm not sure if I've seen you on the board before, but you're on today. Maybe it's your second or third. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong here. But again, awesome to see. Josh Fortney with 2 sales. Cynthia Crockett. Again, I don't know who Cynthia is. I've just seen the name fairly consistently almost every week now for the last couple of weeks. And it's like, it's like 1 sale here, 2 sales there, 1 sale here, 2 sales there. Just seeing the consistency is just freaking awesome. It's just freaking awesome. Okay. Shannon, 3 sales this week so far. Shannon, I think you're due for a 4th today. What do you think? What do you say? Okay. Kirsty, 5 sales. Catherine, 5 sales. I got 12 sales. Bill has 6 sales. So just freaking awesome, guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Just wanted to give some highlights and shout outs right there. Love shouting you guys out. Now, what's really cool is I want to talk about the tools in your tool belt that you guys have. Okay. So many tools. Now, obviously, you have our funnels, right? You have the $20 funnel. You have the $100 funnel. You have the webinar replay. You have the GWP, the Get Weekly Paychecks funnel. Okay. We just gave you guys a credit repair page, a standalone retail sales page. And here's the beautiful part, guys, is all of these tools have helped you guys net sales. And it's not, I want you guys to realize this, and this is what's really cool, is some of you guys might be like, well, which one works the best? You might have to figure that out. You might have to figure out which method is going to work for you. If you want to lead with, credit repair, if you want to lead with the product, you can lead with that. We have a credit repair sales page that you guys can lead with. If you want to lead with the business, I mean, straight up, guys, we know. So let's do this. Okay. I see Cynthia's on right now. I see Dawn's on right now. I know Misty's on right now. Catherine is on right now. All of these people are on the board today. All these people have made sales this week. Do me a favor, guys. For those of you guys that are live now or you guys watch the replay, what I want you to do is I want you to comment the method that you guys used to get those sales. So whether it's, Kirsty, Catherine, Shannon, John, Sierra, Audrey, anybody that's made sales this week, do me a favor, just commented the method that you guys used to generate sales. So if it was the webinar funnel, if it was the GWP funnel, if it was the credit repair page, do me a favor, just drop a comment and let us know what tool specifically did you use, because I want to see it. I want others to see what you guys are using. Now, and that's not to say that one method is better than the other, but it's just, it all depends on the method that you want to use and how you want to use it, okay? So Beth says the webinar funnel. Awesome. Appreciate that. Okay, cool. See, now that's all. I love Misty's comment. Misty's comment said, I never spoke to her. So that's a blind sale. That means someone saw one of your pieces of content and then they just joined. That's freaking awesome. That's awesome right there. Bill says YouTube and GWP and credit repair page. So all three tools right there. Shannon says webinar funnel and going to my YouTube channel. Shout out to YouTube. That's two people that reference YouTube. Throwing it out there. Celeste says GWP funnel. So I've seen that a couple of times, right? Awesome stuff right there. Yeah. Misty says you didn't even see them join, but what funnel are you using, Misty? Let us know. Cynthia says webinar funnel and promo Friday to Saturday. Oh, boom. Awesome. Fix your own credit, $20 credit repair page. Awesome. See, guys, this is what's really cool. There's a lot of different variables there. There's a lot of different answers in there. But the point is, at the end of the day, like, they're using the tools and sharing them. That's it. I mean, you guys know the 3 steps that we talk about in our webinars, right? When we do our live weekly webinars. When I use my slides, and this is crazy too. These are more tools that you guys have. Kirsty does it one way, and I love her method because every single time she does it, she closes sales. She follows the 4-point formula: hook, build up, present value, call to action, right? I do it a similar way. I just use slides, but specifically, we're talking about 3 steps to income, right? 2 of those steps are you got to get your link and you got to share it. What are these people doing? What are they all having in common right now? Literally, they're sharing their link. They're creating content and they're sharing their link. And it works. And it works. And it works. And it works. It's really freaking awesome. Now, let's talk about another method. So we just talked about who's getting results, who's using what method, right? So we have $20 funnels, $100 funnels, webinar funnels, GWP funnel, credit repair page, all of those things, right? Yes, Bill, I agree. We should definitely 100% do a YouTube challenge. So we're going to focus on that next week, okay? We're going to focus on that next week. So get ready, guys, because next week we're going to be talking about YouTube a lot. And if you guys remember what we talked about on Wednesday, and by the way, if you missed that, replays right here in the chat, or right here in the Facebook group, or you guys can go to your bonuses section in your app or in your team training site. Go check out all of the replays. But specifically on Wednesday, we're talking about YouTube and getting out there. And, we're on the verge, guys, of explosive growth here. So more and more and more people just think of the common sense here. As our team starts to get bigger, as our team starts to grow and more people are sharing this. I mean, my econ has thousands and thousands and thousands of members, but just think about it. Like, as more people start hearing about my econ, as more people start hearing about the funnel team, what are they going to do? They're going to turn to YouTube. YouTube is a search engine. It's Google with videos. People turn to YouTube, okay, to see what's up, to learn. People turn to YouTube to learn, to get educated. That's it. Period. End of story. So if you're taking advantage of YouTube, and many of you guys are, and I shouted many of you guys out, Richard, Celeste, Shannon, many others, right? If you guys are utilizing YouTube and taking advantage of YouTube, and you just saw right in the comments, people are literally getting sales from YouTube. Okay. I mean, straight up, like, Kirsty's number one method for closing sales is what? YouTube. My number one method for closing sales is YouTube. Not a secret. No secrets here. No gatekeeping. It's just, hello. So Think about that. If some of the top recruiters on the team and in the company are utilizing YouTube to close sales, would you maybe want to think about that? You know, I don't know, just saying. Okay. So now let's talk about another method that we have, which is the ATM method. Okay. The add tag message method. Okay. This is a method that we have not talked about for quite a while, but when used correctly, when used properly, this can help you guys close sales. And I know this has helped you guys close sales because I've talked to some of you guys about how specifically you closed a sale. And you said, oh, I invited them to the ATM group and they saw it and they came back and I closed the sale. Okay. So how many of you guys are familiar with our other Facebook group? Comment ATM if you guys are familiar with the ATM method and that other Facebook group. Drop that in the comments right now. Okay. Let me know if you guys are familiar with that. If you're not, I'm going to show it to you guys right now and we're going to talk about it because this is another tool and we've done trainings on this. Okay. We've definitely done trainings on this and you guys should be aware of this. Okay. I'm also going to get you guys the link and I'm going to drop the link down in the comments here to this group so you guys have it. Okay. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to come over to here. I'm going to pop the I'm going to come over here and I'm going to drop the group ATM method Facebook group. Okay, there we go. So dropping that in the chat right now. Why did that double up? That was weird. I don't know if that's going to go through because that looks weird. It's going to let me post that. I don't know if that's going to post correctly. That looks like a really weird link. Let me see if, let me tap on that and see if it works. Oh, it did work. Okay, cool. So it did end up working. So anyway, I just dropped that group, that Facebook group in the chat. Now, how does this work? Now, this group here, and you guys can see right at the top here, it literally just says results, okay? Results. This is a results-driven Facebook group. This is where we only post results. This isn't like the group that we're in right now where it's just, you know, communication, live training, all of those things, notices, whatever. This is just for results. When people are getting sales, when people are generating leads, all of those things. And this is where, you know, as an example right here, Jason just shared his sale, okay? Misty just shared her sale, okay? I shared a text message from Jacinta that texted me and said, hey, just got my first sale, super excited. So I posted that in there. And this is where you guys, as you guys are communicating through, you know, Facebook or Messenger or text or whatever it is, when you guys are communicating with leads, this is a great method, another method in your toolbox that you guys can use. So yes, as far as methods go, guys, you obviously have your, okay, you obviously have your funnels. You have your multiple different funnels that you could use. You have the credit repair page, which you could use. And you can also be using the additional Facebook group that we have. I just dropped that in there, right? And check this out, guys. What makes this group effective? What makes this method effective? And Shannon just literally kind of gave it away in the chat there. There's two words that come to mind when thinking about using this method in your toolbox, in your toolkit, okay? What makes this method effective, okay? Okay, Cynthia says, I love this. I didn't know about it. Well, now you know. Yep, people see results. That's right, Misty, but what's that called? What is that called? Two words. Why is this method effective? Okay. So two words. I'm looking for two words. Okay. You guys should know this. Okay. Little education, little Friday education, little TGIF, little the grind includes Friday. Okay. So why is this method effective? Okay. Michelle says, don't know about this. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Good question, Leslie. Can we use snapshots from this group as well? Yeah, of course you can. Of course, I mean, if you want to take screenshots, or you just can't invite people into this Facebook group because this is for paying members only. But this Facebook group here, the Funnel Team Results group, you can invite people to. People that are not paid, you can invite them here. Okay? So builds momentum, yes, correctly. Proof, you got one of the words. You got Isabella got one of the words, gets people excited, more curious. Yes, definitely does that. Okay? So proof, what kind of proof? What kind of proof? Okay? There's one more word in front of the word proof. Okay? You guys should know this. You guys should know this. It's all over. Well, if I said that, that would give it away. All right, I'll just tell you. Simple, guys. It's called social proof. That's it. 2 words. Social proof. This method that you can add into your tool belt, this Facebook group provides social proof. So everybody comment that down below. Comment social proof. You guys watching the replay, comment social proof. You guys are here live with us now. Comment social proof. This lends social proof to as you guys are talking to leads. It's the ATM method. So here's how it works. Let me walk you guys through it really quick. Don't just go adding anybody to this group. Like, don't go through and just randomly invite people. You need to be specific. You need to be precise with how you use this method. This isn't meant for you to just go through your entire friends list and randomly invite people. Do not do that. That's being spammy, and it just looks bad on you. It's not going to help you. You want this group to help you. So how you do that is when you're talking to your leads. You could be talking to your leads via text, via email, via Facebook Messenger, in the comments of a post on TikTok, in the comments of a post on Instagram, in the comments of a post on Facebook, whatever it is. You have the ability to go in here, grab the share link, and when you're talking to a lead, you can ask them the question, hey, would you like to see proof of how this all works? Would you like to see proof that we have average everyday people that are plugging into our system and making sales? Would that help you? Would you like to see that? And if they say, yeah, dog, let's do it, then what you can do is you come over here to the group and then you add them, okay? Then you can add them, and there's a little invite button right here. For all of you guys, there's a invite button. You tap on that invite button, and then you invite them to join. Make sense? That's the A, that's the add. And then once they join the group, after they join the group, add A, after they join the group, then you can go to any of these posts here, and then you would, in the comments, you literally just open up the comments. So if you want to tag someone, you open up the comments, and then you would tag them. You would put their name. So if their name was, as an example, if I want to tag Bill, right? I can tag Bill right there. I can tag any lead that I'm talking to, and then I can just put a notice in there and say, here's the info that you were asking about. Okay, and I can just put that in the comments. So I tagged them in the comments right there. Hey, Bill. And don't just tag them. Don't just tag them. Put like a little like why you're tagging them. Hey, Bill. So that way they remember, because maybe by the time they see the notification, maybe it's later in the day, maybe it's 2 days later. So don't just tag them and specifically say, hey, here's the info, questions, concerns, comments, whatever the thing it is that we were talking about. Here's that information. Check this out. Then after you tag them, so that's the T for tag, and now M, message, add, tag, message. Now, and here's a cool part, guys. I haven't even gotten to the good part yet. Stand by, wait for it. The whole, like everything that we're talking about today, haven't even gotten to, at least for me, what I consider the good part. Once you message them, now what you do, ready for this? Once you tag them, now you message them. So I would open up Messenger and I would go back, or if this was through a text or an email or a comment on a post or whatever it is, I would go back and I would message that person and say, hey, Bill, hey, Kirsty, hey, Catherine, I just tagged you in the post in our Facebook group. Please let me know that you've seen it. So now you're asking for credibility. You're asking them and saying, hey, I just tagged you. Please let me know that you saw it. Please confirm that you saw my message. Please confirm that you saw the post, whatever it is. Okay? Go do that. Then, now once they've seen it, now you can continue the dialogue because now they have social proof and they can scroll, because you know what they're going to do. They're going to go through this Facebook group here. They're literally going to scroll through the Facebook group and they're going to go look at all the other social proof. They're going to go see all the other people winning. So what you guys also want to do, especially for those of you guys that are making sales, generating leads, getting results, you guys should also be in this Facebook group posting your results. The more people we have, the more people on our team that are in here and posting results. Also, the more people that are in here, like you guys, all of you guys watching, that are in here and commenting on other people getting results. Hey, Josh, great job. Hey, Misty, way to go. Hey, Rashila, unbelievable. Love it. Like the post, comment on the post, keep it super positive. What's that going to do over time? This is going to be another incredible tool that you have in your tool belt. Does this make sense, guys? Comment makes sense down below if that makes sense, okay? Comment makes sense. Let me know. Sometimes I feel like I could just drink 100 cups of coffee and be good. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? All right, so hopefully that makes sense. Now, I'm going to throw a little spin on the whole thing. A little spinorama, a little spinaroo. Spinarooski. Spinarooski doo. So here's what's cool, guys. With all of these tools that we're talking about, all these tools in your tool belt, you have the credit repair sales page, okay? You have the ATM method. You have a webinar replay funnel. You have the GWP funnel. You have the two $20 funnel, $100 funnel. Are you ready for this? And I'm willing to bet that most of you guys aren't even thinking on this level, but I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to serve it up to you here on a silver platter. Each one of those tools, each one of those methods is a piece of content for you. Think about what I just said. All of the methods and tools that you have in your tool belt to promote your business is content. It's not just a tool for you to use. It is a tool and a method, just like the ATM method, that you can shout out from the rooftops. As you're creating content, short form video content, as you guys are creating YouTube content, whatever it is, YouTube, hint, nudge, wink, you guys could be out there and shouting, did you know that with my econ and the funnel team, we have an incredible free method for you to advertise your business? We have an incredible free method that you could use to show, wait for it, social proof that our team is building and growing, and we have average everyday people getting real results using our methods. I hope some of you guys just picked up on what I just said. I hope maybe some of you guys maybe take some notes, because I just gave you guys some great lines that you could use in your content. So, I mean, again, I just recorded, before I went live here today, I just recorded a video talking about the ATM method. It's going to be posted tomorrow. It's just another piece of content. And it shows people social proof. It shows people what we're doing works. It shows people that average everyday people can plug into our system and get sales, get results, be part of something awesome, be surrounded by like-minded, driven, awesome people like you. That's one piece of content. Talk about the ATM method. The other method is like, did you know that we have a sales funnel that is cloned from, and we talked about this a couple weeks ago when we launched the GWP funnel. You could create a video about that funnel alone. You could create a video about our webinar replay funnels. And ready for this? Let's say you create a piece of content around the webinar funnel. Like, you could, what's crazy? Like, most of these lives, guys, that we do here, I literally just shoot from the hip. There's no real agenda. I just kind of shoot from the hip. But what's crazy is, as we're doing this, as I'm talking to you guys, like, I literally just get more and more and more ideas. Okay? Just more and more ideas. It's just a beautiful thing when stuff just starts to flow. It's called being in flow in the process, right? So if you guys create a piece of content, especially YouTube, I mean, you could do this with a short form video as well, but if you guys create a piece of content around the webinar sales funnel, not only can you show, hey, this is a great method, this is a great tool to share your MyEcon business, to share information about the funnel team. This is a great tool that you can use, okay? Because it captures the lead. That's a bonus. That's a benefit to the person, okay? It shares exactly what we're doing and how we're doing it. And we do this every single week. And now you can double dip. You ready for this? You can double dip and say, hey, if you would like to see what we just talked about last week, if you would like to see how and why we do is so effective, here's my link to the webinar funnel. You can opt in and see it for yourself. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to see this live and in person and come hang out with our team and literally all of our leads and see it for yourself, you can also register for our next upcoming webinar. So not only as you're creating content around something like a webinar funnel and talking about why it's so effective, you could be showing, as you're talking about it, you could be showing results in the ATM group, in the results group, that, hey, these people here are using the webinar funnel and they're getting sales. Guys, this works. And by the way, if you want to see the webinar funnel for yourself, link in the description down below. And oh, by the way, while you're here, if you want to experience what it's like to be on one of our live webinars, you can click the link and register for our next upcoming webinar. Like, dude, there's so many different ways that you could create content around one thing, and you could drop so many bombs, so many nuggets around that one thing. Telling people about the ATM group, telling people to register for an upcoming webinar, telling people to opt into your funnel and check it out for themselves. So many ways. So many ways. Dropping bombs. That's right. That's right. So, guys, next week, we're going to talk more about YouTube, just like we talked about on Wednesday, and specifically why now is such great timing to be getting out there on YouTube. And, you guys don't have to be a movie star. You guys don't have to be a rock star. You just have to start. Start somewhere. Start small. Start basic. And, just speaking from experience here, guys, like, it was literally about maybe a week ago, maybe not even a week ago, I went back and I was watching some of my very first YouTube videos. And they were god awful. I mean, they really were. They really sucked. I was literally like, I was trying to get it perfect. And you could tell I was trying to get it perfect. And, I go back and I watch them. But the number one thing you got to take away from getting started is just that. You start. But so many people won't start. They won't press record. They won't record a video. They won't put up a video because you're too concerned with getting it perfect. You're too concerned with getting it just right. And if you're too concerned and you don't take that action, you don't go do the thing, you're never going to get there. You're never going to take the action. You're never going to get good. But hear me out when I say this, okay? You don't have to be good to start, but you have to start to get good. Okay, that's an old Les Brown line right there. Okay, think about this. You don't have to be great to start. As a matter of fact, you won't be great to start. Most people, some people, might be just good out of the gate. That's random raw talent. But you don't have to be great to start. You just have to start to get great. Okay? And that's as simple as it is. And for me, one of the reasons why I'm able to I do these live webinars with you guys, I do YouTube videos, I do short form videos, whatever. One of the reasons why I'm able to flow the way that I am, why I'm able to literally just pick up a topic and talk about it, press record and say everything I need to say and usually get it in one take. And that's not a brag, that's not a flex, that's just experience over time. That's just consistency. That's just building routines. That's just focusing and being driven on the same thing and staying consistent every day. That's all that is. And you guys have the ability to do that too, okay? You guys are no different from me. You're no different from Catherine, no different from Kirsty, no different from Shannon, no different from anybody else that's out there getting results. You're no different. The only difference is some people practice more than others. That's it. So we can tell you from experience, hard evidence, documented proof, okay? YouTube gets sales. YouTube is a gold mine. Some of the top producers on our team, YouTube is the number one method. So think about all the tools and everything that we talked about today, the tools that are in your tool belt, the funnels, the different types of funnels, the ATM method, the credit repair page, all of those things. YouTube is also another tool in your belt because it's a chance for you to connect one-on-one and take that lead from a medium lead to like a warmer lead to a hot lead because they see a piece of content of you out there, maybe on Facebook, maybe on TikTok, maybe on Insta, wherever, and then they go over to your YouTube channel and they're like, oh, man, I like this person. I like who they are. I like what I see. I like the information that I'm getting. I'm ready to join because this person's legit. This person's real. This person really teaches and educates and trains people, and I feel good about signing up with this person. I feel like I'm not going to get left in the dust. They can see who you really are. So go be you. That's it. All right, guys. That is it. Have an awesome day. Get out there. Go rock it. Go crush it. Go smash it. Go do you. And we will see you guys on Monday for the start of a brand new week. But good time to get out there and go share your tools, guys. Go share your tools. Also, one last note, one last tip, and I mentioned this on yesterday with the post of the day. Please, please, please make sure that you guys are taking advantage, okay, of the webinar replay funnel today. If you guys are going to get out there, just like yesterday's post of the day, if you're going to get out there and you guys are going to share anything today, we already know that people are using the webinar funnel. That's in the comments. People have commented that. Today's a great day to use the webinar funnel because I changed the expiration date and I changed the call to action on the webinar sales pages to today. Okay, to today. So that's going to expire tonight. Tomorrow morning, I'll reset it. But make sure that you guys are aware of that. If you guys are going to get out and use a little FOMO, use a little CTA, a little call to action, today is a great day to share the webinar replay. Also, some things that we talked about yesterday, open enrollment. Open enrollment ends tonight. You know, we're now taking on members for next week. Make sure you get in time. Don't let it expire, whatever words, lingo, phrases, verbiage you guys want to use. Have that in your tool belt. That is it, my friends. Have an awesome day, awesome weekend. Kick some ass, take some names. We'll see you guys later.